The latest update in the Nnamdi Kanu case has again drawn attention across Nigeria, especially among people closely following the legal journey of the IPOB leader. The court recently struck out a motion that was asking for his transfer from where he is currently being held, and immediately after that decision, his defense team came out clearly to say that nothing has changed. According to them, this court action does not weaken their case, does not stop the appeal process, and does not affect the bigger legal picture they are pursuing. This reaction has sparked fresh conversations, questions, and mixed feelings among supporters, critics, and neutral observers. Before we go deeper into this gist, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. Your support really helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing you clear and balanced news stories. Now, let's break this down in a very simple way so everyone can understand what is really going on. The issue before the court was not about guilt or innocence. It was not about the main case itself. It was about where Nnamdi Kanu should be held while his legal team continues with the appeal process. His lawyers had asked the court to order that he be transferred closer to Abuja. Their argument was that being far away makes it difficult for effective legal work, meetings, and preparation for his appeal. They believe that access to lawyers and legal coordination is very important at this stage of the case. However, the court did not agree to hear that request. Instead, the motion was struck out. In simple terms, the court said the application could not stand because of how it was brought before the court. This means the court did not go into the details of whether the request was good or bad. It simply removed it from consideration based on legal procedure. This is a very important point that many people miss when they first hear the headline. Immediately after this happened, the defense consortium reacted strongly. They said clearly that nothing has changed. What do they mean by that? They mean that the appeal is still ongoing. They mean that the main legal battle is not affected by this ruling. They also mean that the striking out of the motion does not cancel their arguments or their confidence in the appeal process. From their point of view, this was only a side issue, not the core of the case. The defense also raised concerns about how the motion was handled and who represented Kanu at that point. They made it clear that the lawyer involved in that specific process did not have full access or full coordination with the main defense team. This, according to them, weakens the importance of that particular court action. They believe that the real focus should be on the appeal itself, which is already before a higher court. This is where things get interesting for many observers. In Nigeria, when people hear that a court has struck out a motion, some quickly assume that it is a major defeat. But legally speaking, striking out a motion is not the same as dismissing a case on its merits. It simply means the court chose not to entertain it in that form. That is why the defense keeps saying nothing has changed. From their angle, the real legal fight is still very much alive. At the same time, this situation has reopened wider discussions about access to justice, fairness, and how high-profile cases are handled. Many people are asking whether distance and detention location can affect a person's ability to properly pursue legal remedies. Others argue that the law must follow due process strictly, regardless of public opinion or emotions surrounding a case. These two sides continue to shape public conversation online and offline. Now, if you are finding this breakdown helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. It really helps us keep delivering clear and well-explained news stories to you. Another angle to this gist is the emotional and symbolic weight the case carries. For supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, every court update feels personal. They read deep meaning into every legal step, every ruling, and every reaction from his lawyers. For critics, the focus is more on rule of law, national unity, and legal consequences. And for many Nigerians in the middle, it is about understanding what is actually happening beyond loud headlines. What the defense is trying to communicate with the phrase, "nothing has changed," is reassurance. They are telling their supporters not to panic. They are saying the appeal process is still on course. They are also saying that the transfer issue can be revisited in other legal ways if necessary. This calm but firm response is strategic, especially in a case that attracts strong emotions. It is also important to understand that appeals take time. They involve paperwork, arguments, reviews of previous judgments, and legal interpretations. One court ruling on a side application does not end that journey. That is why legal experts often advise the public to separate procedural rulings from final decisions. Unfortunately, in the age of fast news and social media, everything is often mixed together, creating confusion. This development also highlights the complexity of Nigeria's legal system. Many people only see the final headline but not the steps behind it. Motions, applications, appeals, and jurisdiction issues are all part of the process. When a defense team says nothing has changed, they are speaking from that deeper legal understanding, not from emotions. As the case continues, more updates will definitely come. There will be reactions from different sides, legal arguments, and possibly new applications. What remains clear for now is that the defense team is standing firm on its position. They are confident in the appeal and want everyone to focus on that bigger picture rather than a single procedural setback. At the end of the day, this story is not just about one court ruling. It is about how justice is pursued, how legal processes work, and how society reacts to sensitive cases. Whether you support Kanu, oppose him, or simply observe as a citizen, understanding the facts helps reduce misinformation and unnecessary tension. If you have followed up to this point, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications as well so you can get timely updates as this story continues to develop. Your support keeps us going. As we wrap up this gist, remember that court cases move step by step. Headlines may sound dramatic, but the real meaning is often deeper and calmer than it appears. The defense has spoken, the court has made its procedural decision, and the appeal process remains ongoing. Nigerians will be watching closely to see what happens next. Thank you for staying with this story till the end. Once again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. We will continue to bring you clear, simple, and professional updates as events unfold.